Монгол орн нь өргөн удам үргэлжлэх онгон зилүүд газар нутаг элэгсэг сэтгэлтэй ард түмнэрээ эдэслэгдсэн ер бусын увдистай орн юм а. Байгалийн төрөх байдал цаг үеийн хувьд олон ялгаатай мөнх цас дориглуудаас ахуулаад зүлэг ногоон тал өргөн их говь цүлхийг хамардаг. Эрт үеэс өдийг хүртэл байгальтайгаа зохицон амьдардаг нүүдэлчин амьдралын ёс жаяг нь зууныг дамжин үргэлжилжээ. Тус улсын олон үндэстэн яснуудаас төрөн гарсан гоёмсог Монгол үндэсний хувцас, соёл заншил, үндэсний урлаг нь улсын нандин өв хөрөнгө юм байна. Сүүлийн хэдэн 10 жилд 2.5 сая гаруй хүн амтай олон зүйлийн ургамал амьтны нутаг болох Монгол орн нь цаг үеийн өөрчлөлтүүд болох цөлжилт, гангачиг, эрсдэс уур амьсгалын хүчтэй нөлөөнд автаад байгаа юм байна. Төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайн Монгол дахь нийгэмлэгийн гишүүд гариг дэлхийхэн байдалд сэтгэл зовниж дэлхийн дулаарл цаг үеийн өөрчлөлтийн тулгамдсан асуудлаарх соос олон улсын хурлыг тус улсын нийслэл Улаанбаатар хотын соёлын төвөргөнд мигмар гарагт зохион байгуулжээ. 1-р сарын 27-нд болсон энэхүү хуралд 1000 гаруй зочид тэдгээрийн дотор хэдэн зуун нөлөө бүхий хүмүүс олон байгууллагуудын тэргүүнүүд оролцжээ. Хуралд оролцсон чухал албаны хүмүүсийн дунд Улсын их хурлын гишүүн Б. Батбаяр, Монгол улсын ерөнхий сайд асан Думагийн Содном, Монгол улсын нийслэлийн засаг даргын орлогч Даваад Оржийн Гамбол, Шинжлэх ухааны академийн дэд ерөнхийлөгч доктор Батболтын их төвшин, ерөнхийлөгчийн зөвлөх Самдангийн Цэдэн Дамбаа, ерөнхий сайдын гадаад харилцаа хариуцсан зөвлөх Очийн од нар хуралд оролцсон байна. Хурлын хүндэт зочин болох төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайн уг хурлыг найрсгаар хүлээн авч оролцож, шууд дүрсээр харилцсан үзэгчдийн асуултанд хариулсан байна. Шинжлэх ухааны баримтаар нотлогдоод байгаа цаг үеийн өөрчлөлтөөс үүссэн манай дэлхийн ноцтой нөхцөл байдал ба шуурхай арга хэмжээ авах шаардлагын үүднээс төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайн сүүлийн 20 жилд дэлхийд аянд түгээж байсан жухал захиасандаа бид цагаан хоолтон байх ёстой бөгөөд бид байгалийн нөөцийг хэмнэж амьдрах ёстойг баттган хэлж байлаа. Монгол улсын ерөнхийлөгч намрын их баяр хуралд онцгой жуух бичгээ илгээсэн нь хурлын онцлог үйл явдал болсон юм. Тухайн мөчид ерөнхийлөгч гадаадад айлчлалаар явсан байсан учраас уг албан ёсны мэндчилгээг түүний зөвлөх Самдангийн Цэдэн Дамбаа үзэгчдэд хүргэсэн юм. Тус үйл ажиллагааг 22 хэвлэл мэдээллийн төлөөлөгчид оролцсон. Түүний дотор гол сонингууд болох Үнэн, 100-ны мэдээ, Монголын мэдээ, мөн FM 105.5, TV9, Монголын үндэсний телевизийн MM агентлаг, Игэл телевизүүд байсан байна. FM 105.5, TV9 болон Supreme Master телевизүүд уг хурлыг үзэгчдэд шууд дамжууллаа. Дэлхийн дулаарлын хурлын дараагаар төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайн дэлхийд орлогоороо тэргүүлж буй Шувууд миний амьдралд хэмээх номны Монгол Орос хэл дээрх хувилбаруудын нээлтийн ослын ажиллагаа явагдсан юм. Дараа нь дэлхийн ээжид зориулсан онцгой хүндэт зочин төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайг урьж оролцуулсан тансаг сайхан тоглолт тавигдсан билээ. Та бүхэндээ одоо Монгол улсын нийслэл Улаанбаатар хотод 2009 оны 1 сарын 27-нд болсон төгсгийгэрсэн их багш Чинхайг урьж оролцуулсан дэлхийн дулаарл цаг үеийн өөрчлөлтийн тулгамдсан асуудлаарх соос олон улсын видео хурлыг давтан толилуулах гэж байна.
The next questioner is Уран сайхан Ядам Сүрэн, Executive Director of Anis Farm Trade Company.
Welcome, Madam.
Их багш та сайн байна уу? Тантай уулзаж байгаадаа баяртай байна. Сайн байна. За монголчууд бидний өвөг дээдэс эртээр үеэс уран дулааны улиралд мах баг идэж сүү цагаан эдэгээр хооллож байсан уламжлалтай боловч өнөө үед махгүй амьдарч болно гэдгийг ойлгох их цөөхөн байна. Манай улсад мал сүрэг их өсөж байгаа. Засгийн газар төр засгийн газраас мал сүргийг өсгөж үржүүлэх талаар бол бодлого их явуулдаг. За үүний зэрэгцээгээр манай улсад хүнсний ногоо жимсхний тариалан эртээр үеэс хөгжөөгүй. Одоо сүүлийн үед ч гэсэн бас эрчимтэй сайн хөгжиж чадаагүй байгаа. За энэ нь бол цагаан хоолтон болоход хүндрэл учруулдаг ийм бэрхшээлүүд байгаа юм. За дэлхийн дулаарлын хор хөнөөл цагаан хоолны ач тусын талаар дэлхийн улс орнуудын удирдагч нар тэр бүр ижил төвшөнд шинжлэх ухааны үндслэлтэй ойлголтгүй байгаа юм шиг санагддгийг. Удирдагч бас уриалах хэрэгтэй гэж би хувьдаа боддгийн. Тийм учраас их багшаа та дэлхийн улс орнуудын удирдагч нарт захидал бичиж өнөөгийн энэ тулгамдсан асуудлыг хамтран шийдэх талаар уриалвал ямар бэ гэсэн саналтай байна. Баярлалаа.
Supreme Master, it's a great honor to meet you. Nowadays in our country, there are more people who support vegetarianism and green industries, more people who adopt a vegetarian diet, and more people possess the desire to plant trees and help the environment. In the olden days, our ancestors didn't consume much meat and mostly used dairy products for food. But today, there are very few people who accept that a person can survive without eating meat. The number of livestock is dramatically increasing in our country. Along with that, we don't have a strong foundation of fruit and vegetable industries and do not have enough vegetables for supply. This is a great setback for people who would like to become a vegetarian. Also, the leaders of the world do not seem to have a consistent understanding of what global warming is all about. Supreme Master, may I suggest that you write letters about the particular topic to leaders of nations and invite them to work together in this urgent global matter?
Sure, Madam. I am the President of the United Nations. I can do that. I wish I could influence the body of the world government before you even say that. But nevertheless, I have tried my best in many ways, and I have requested our association member to write to the government wherever they can and whenever we can, and we still continue to do that. The livestock raising must stop. Mongolia, as with the rest of the world, is experiencing more severe weather, more fatal pattern of climate change due to the effects of global warming. So you can see in Mongolia, droughts, harsher winters, more frequency of dust storms and blizzards. With livestock raising, we deplete Mongolian already limited natural resources and even put Mongolia country more in danger of desertification. Instead of grazing animals, we can begin planting the organic vegetable, which is more healthy to everyone. Yes, we have to choose a vegetarian diet over animal breeding. If more and more people choose organic farming as well, we help each other to the best possible of our ability and most gentle way for all beings and the earth. From then, we can share food. Since we have so much food, we have abundance of food, more than enough for everyone, without even having to buy it. And we save time and other resources to go toward other things, like ending disease and helping those in need. By not subsidizing the meat diet, we save trillions of US dollars per year. We save a lot of suffering from meat-related illness. We save a lot of food to share with all the hungry in the world. So our conscience will never have to wake up in the middle of the night and bite us anymore. We can do that through such a method as hydroponics. You can even plant and harvest indoors. So we can do it also by ourselves. There's no need even farmers. If we have a little garden, we can plant it ourselves. Or if we have a balcony, we can even plant it in water. We must start now so that you can have your own vegetable. It's very easy. If you just have a little pot even on the balcony, the size you want, and you just sow some seed on it, a few days later, you already have some vegetable. Salad, for example. Some are grown in 3 days or 1 week or 2 weeks. And you can always take turn to grow it again. And in the garden, it grows quicker. In the old time, if we look into the Mongolian history, the people of Mongolia did not eat so much meat. Then we should be convinced that meatless diet sustain our ancestry and still can sustain us. And nowadays, even evidently, through medical and scientific research, that vegetarian diet is absolutely healthy. Just people don't know about this and don't have time to do research, so we have to inform them. Please do inform your people. We are doing that, but we need your help. We cannot do everything, even though we have association members everywhere. But it's not like the whole planet is my association member, is it? So we need your help. We need everybody's help. We need all the help from the government. We also writing letters and all that, but we need you also to write letters to your government or any government that you think fit. Any government at all. Everybody, please write. I agree completely with you that the government leaders and media can be most powerful and helpful in spreading the message to the most people about saving the planet through being vegetarian. We must work together. That's why we have been passing out flyers. That's why we have the Supreme Master Television. And that's why we advertise on newspapers and railway station, bus, airplane, airport, etc., wherever we can, with our own means of financial ability, including myself. Yes, but it cannot be our voice alone. You help us, please, add in your voice and all the voices for this urgent matter. May Buddha bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for your blessing.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra.
Cao Dai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adilila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been especially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutra Kritanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure. The supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great, compassionate, loving self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
It is exciting to tell you again that this is broadcasting live through Supreme Master Television and SupremeMasterTV.com and Mongolian Channel TV9 and Mongolian Radio 105.5.
Oh, radio also. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Master, Radio too.
Thank you, TV9 and Radio 2. These are positive media, and we are very grateful. Buddha bless you and your job, your noble intention.
Thank you, Master. That concludes our question and answer session. Supreme Master, would you care to add any other comments?
Everybody already understood, and I hope the audiences are satisfied with my answers. And if they have any more question or anything that's not clear from my answer, please let me know.
Thank you, Master.
If not, then I would wish you a very, very beautiful, satisfactory, lucky, prosperous, healthy, enlightened Ox New Lunar Year. And please, be veg, go green, save the planet.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for your loving concern. Түүсгээс их багш бид бүгд эрүүлэнх эд бай аз жаргал бүхнийг сайн сайхан бүхнийг хүсэж байна. Цагаан холтон болцгоё, байгаль дэлхийгээ хамгаалцгаая, байгаль дэлхийгээ хамгаалахын тулд ногоогоор холцгоё гэж уриалж байна.
Tabunik Buhan Ivik.
Thank you for your invaluable insight. It is great to hear your priceless advice for this challenging situation.
God bless Mongolia.
Thank you.
Buddha bless Mongolia.
Thank you, Master.
Supreme Master Ching Hai conveys her apologies that time did not permit a reply to all the questions submitted at the SOS Mongolia video conference. So she would like to address them here on Supreme Master Television. The following question is from Mr. Batman Renten, professor and leading expert at the Institute for Strategic Studies. Dear Supreme Master Ching Hai, I express my sincere gratitude for this opportunity to be a part of this wonderful event. I very much admire, respect, and support your efforts in bringing peace, nobility, and morality into the lives of people in our world. My question is, with absolutely no regard or consideration towards the environment and its natural resources, humankind has gone overboard with materialism and consumption as a means to happiness. All of these factors are contributing to worsening the effects of global warming and adding to the frequency and the number of natural disasters. Does Supreme Master think that we still have a chance to neutralize global warming and slow down desertification?
Yes, Professor Renton, we do. But humanity must understand the dire state of our planet. This is the message we have been working to spread to the world. If humans understand the need to change, the first change that must be made is to eliminate meat consumption and production. This will allow the planet time for other ecological changes to be made. Practically speaking, meat contributes to at least 80% of global warming and pollution. So just eliminating the meat literally saves the planet and gives us all longer life and happiness. If we continue on our course without change, the Earth will continue to see more severe weather due to climatic changes. People will suffer from more frequent disasters. It will disrupt the balance of our planet, causing glaciers to melt, rivers to flood, and desertification, drought, and famine will result from destruction of agricultural land. To slow such calamities, including desertification, we must switch to a cruelty-free diet and hence reduce the bad karma of killing. This is the most important step, and other practices such as organic vegan farming or ordering large quantities of organic foods together will also help. Any conservation efforts like this do benefit the planet. As you mentioned about overconsumption, we really do not need so much food or even other things to live. As long as we all make the right choice of a healthy, compassionate lifestyle, the health of all beings and the planet is assured.
The following question is from Mr. Batmunk Sodnam, Senior Advisor on the Committee of Government Affairs, mathematician, writer, and poet. What is the role of humankind in helping to stop global warming? Is there a way to reach out to the whole of humanity and make them understand the importance of their role in this? Since the very beginning of its existence, our planet had volcanic eruptions that radiated the heat from the Earth's core, and also the heat from the sun is causing the warming of our Earth. Could this all be the reason for global warming?
Scientists worldwide have agreed that the current global warming is caused by humans' activities being out of balance with nature. Heat from the Earth's core and the sun are natural processes. If our Earth is in balance with the ozone layer intact, we would be protected. There are many reports available now from the United Nations and other respected scientific bodies that document the human cause of climate change. So humanity can reverse it. The 2006 report from the UN, Livestock's Long Shadow, outlines the role of meat consumption in global warming. The meat industry also uses hugely excessive amounts of water, so stopping meat eating is central to any global warming solution. Sometimes people just do not know, so we do what we can to inform them through advertising, flyer distribution, and sharing vegetarian food. If the government officials, such as yourself, are aware and support this ideal, that is best. We pray that all the governments and media in the world join hands in helping the public at large to understand that the vegetarian diet is the only solution right now.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption, bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, Salmonella, bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, pre-eclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy-appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating, heart disease, over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer, over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year. Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. Pollute most of the water bodies. Deforest the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Cause world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more. Some of the costs of milk consumption. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
The following question is from Mr. Nyandalig Bursku, Vice Chairman of the Institute of Psychotronics. Supreme Master Ching Hai, I express my sincere gratitude for your efforts to help humankind understand the threat of global warming and possibly halt the disasters that may be coming. In my opinion, in order to save the planet, people who meditate need to continue meditating, while people who don't should pray for the planet to be saved and pray for peace to dawn upon Earth. If people pray together every month during the full moon and during some significant days according to the moon calendar, the positive power might affect the world in a good way. Would you please, Supreme Master, speak to humanity about this?
Mr. Borsku, it is good that you mention the spiritual aspect of saving our planet. Yes, prayer will help. But it cannot do much if we still continue with the destructive ways of life in killing each other and killing animals. We must return to the higher, nobler ideals. So, along with the loving intention of prayer, please remember the importance of action. We need to make peace with all beings, including the animals, through our deeds. Love and peace begin on our table, with the food plates in our home. We need to extend our love to other beings by letting the animals live in peace and adopting the plant-based diet for ourselves. And we can extend our love to family members by stopping the cause of global warming on their behalf. So, please continue praying, but also be as active as possible in promoting peace for all beings, starting with the animals. This is truly the way to save the planet. Thank you for your question, and I pray too that this can be done.
The following question is from Ms. Odma Navanyam, attorney at the National Government Office. The traditional diet of Mongols is meat and dairy products. Our country has a very short time period for cultivating the land. Because of this, we are forced to use imported vegetables that often are not organic and substandard. What is the right food for us if we are to change our traditional diet and turn to vegetarianism? Master, what is your wish regarding Mongolian people's contribution to combating global warming?
Madame de Wanyan, thank you for your question about suitable foods. Even with the limitations of your climate, nowadays there are many ways to grow things on our own, even indoors, without soil and with little water. You could get together with other people of similar interest and start a small growing cooperative. And you can take an example from your country's neighbor, Tibet, which has similar growing conditions to Mongolia. There they have subsisted for hundreds of years on barley, a hardy grain that is full of nutrients. For delicious vegan recipes, you can go to www.suprememastertv.com, where there are many free, easy-to-prepare dishes. Since our environment is already so delicate and fragile, especially Mongolia's, we should be extra mindful to protect the land by not burdening it with the demands created by livestock raising. This would cause even worse desertification conditions, not to mention the animals' suffering. My wish for the Mongolian people is the same for all global citizens, and that is for an earth that is preserved in all its beauty and sustainability, the way God had originally intended. An earth in which all inhabitants live in love and dignity and respect for one another.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, reduce type 2 diabetes, prevent stroke conditions, reverse atherosclerosis, reduce heart disease risk 50%, reduce heart surgery risk 80%, prevent many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increase life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, conserve up to 70% clean water, save over 70% of the Amazonian rainforest from clearance for animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3,433 million hectares of land. Free up 760 million tons of grain every year, or half the world's grain supply. Consume 2/3 less fossil fuels than those used for meat production. Reduce pollution from untreated animal waste. Maintain cleaner air. Save 4.5 tons of emissions per US household per year. Stop 80% of global warming. Plus more. Save your life. Be veg, go green.
The following question is from Mr. M. Galanbat Baturin, Director General of the National Information Technology Institute of Mongolia. Honorable Supreme Master Ching Hai, first of all, I would like to extend my warmest greetings and express my respect for your tireless efforts for the better future of humankind. As you know, the Mongols have a long and rich history of nomadic culture. For a country like Mongolia that has extreme climatic conditions, animal-based products have been predominantly used in every aspect of living throughout the centuries. Traditionally, nomadic livestock breeding has been the dominant sector in our economy, and since early childhood, the Mongols developed love and compassion for their animals while using different products from them. In this context, what is the proper way to balance any given country's traditional lifestyle and culture with the future trends of this world? What is your opinion about it?
Hello, Director General Batsurin. Surely the nomadic lifestyle is a rich and beautiful aspect of the Mongolian culture. And we understand about the love and appreciation between the Mongols and the animals. That is very good. But to be truly in harmony with nature and to tread the most lightly on our planet, the way we need to at this urgent time, we must completely respect the life of all God's creatures, as well as their unique contributions to our world. This means we have to stop any kind of killing, because even though the products are used in a context of compassion, it still involves suffering to the animal. Even consuming dairy products is not something that happens between other animals in nature. And the raising of livestock produces dangerous and unwanted greenhouse gases which cause global warming and threaten our world's existence. The vegetarian lifestyle is therefore the most fully developed level of compassion.
The following question is from Mr. Shankar Ambrate, professor and recipient of the highest state honor, the People's Teacher. Our country is located in a large landlocked area surrounded by mountains with a high elevation above sea level. With relatively weak ecosystems of a dry Gobi Desert, a small percentage of forest cover, and a few rivers and lakes, do you think there is any action that can be taken in order to slow down or neutralize the effects of global warming in our country?
Yes, Professor Ambrate. Being vegan will have the immediate effect of removing methane from the atmosphere, which is one of the highest heat-retaining greenhouse gases, up to 72 times the heat-trapping effect of carbon dioxide. Being vegan will surely slow down desertification and preserve your natural resources like lakes and rivers, and protect your forests. You can also employ other green measures, such as planting trees or changing to green technology, but those take longer to have an effect. The vegetarian diet is the fastest and also reduces the bad karma of killing, thus is the most important. And you can join with others to find ways to obtain and prepare the most tasty and delicious foods. Even in the sandy areas, there are many suitable food plants that can be cultivated without or with little water. We may do research on those and cultivate for our future sustenance. Have lots of luck and joy with these organic farming methods. We have some info about them on Supreme Master Television, or there will be more soon. You can demand the assistance of our Mongolians members into finding them for you on our website. Keep looking on suprememastertv.com for new updates. Thanks.
European Parliament supports reducing meat to lower greenhouse gases.
Roll call vote. Vote is now open.
Reduce your meat consumption or stop eating meat totally.
During discussions on greenhouse gas reduction goals, the Climate Committee of the European Parliament officially recognized livestock's contribution to global warming and recommended a reduction of subsidies to the livestock industry to curb methane.
My name is Jens Holm. I'm a member of the European Parliament. Please, be veg, go green, save the planet.
The following question is from Ms. Urtenma Usandorj, Department Head at the Mongolian daily newspaper Unen. It is an honor to meet you, Supreme Master. What do you think the essence of human existence should be based upon? In today's world, humans are living a very stressful life. How do we combine meditation with such a society within such an environment? Your words of advice would be priceless.
Ms. Lusendorj, I thank the positive media like yourself and for your care. The essence of human existence is based on reconnecting with divine love and power, for it is our true sustenance, without which we suffer too much, as most of humans sadly do. Through this love, we find the deeper values of care and compassion for all life. Through this power, strength, and wisdom, will protect and guide us toward happiness by correct actions. Or else we are similar to a person in a dim cave, uncertain of our moves, and thus hurting ourselves. This is also needed on Earth, especially at this critical time. As you mentioned, the balance of life is very important. The most important balance at this urgent time on our planet is the return to virtue. We have the chance now to act, and so we should do so. We should meditate, be mindful, and also act in keeping with clear principles of virtue, the first and foremost being, do no harm. If we do no harm to others, especially meaning no killing of animals, we still have time to preserve the planet Earth. So the foremost action I suggest is the vegetarian diet. And the more people we can reach with this message, the better the chance for the Earth's future will be. So we ask for the help of all media members such as yourself in spreading this message, for the sake of saving the world.
The following question is from Dr. Naranteg Terendulam, Director of Kashu Manal Hospital. It is an honor for me to have this opportunity of being able to participate in this conference and ask my question. I am a doctor trained in traditional medicine. I've been working for 17 years as a doctor. The question I am going to ask is theoretically related to my profession. In our medical system, we believe that an individual soul comes into material existence at the moment when the parents' cells unite. That is why humans genetically inherit the outer appearance of their ancestors. However, our inner being, our soul, is cursed even before entering the body, and continues suffering from this curse afterwards. Even though we have pure mind, sometimes we are victimized by the curse. In Mongolia, we say the good people tend to die earlier than the bad ones. This has a ring of truth to it. People protect themselves through different means. How do we protect our soul from being harmed? Is there a way to protect one's mind and body from being cursed? If a lot of good hearts come together, will it change the world? How do we unite this positive power? I have a strong faith in your vision. Your charitable activities inspire me, and I support you with all my heart. I pray to you all the time.
Dr. Sarandulam, thank you for your kind words. I understand your concern. And yes, the soul is what we need to worry about. Because even if our physical body is destroyed, we must rescue our soul. And the way to do that is by being virtuous in this life. This is the greatest protection. If we have compassion for others in our daily life actions, we are already protected. This kind of compassion includes refraining from eating animals. And through these same virtuous, benevolent deeds, the mind and body will be protected as well. And yes, it is true that if a lot of good hearts come together, the world can be changed. The first change to unite this positive power is to adopt the animal-free lifestyle. If enough people on the earth do this, the planet will be saved by benevolent energy. There is still hope, and I believe that with everyone's help, we still can save this beautiful planet. But the best protection that goes with virtuous deeds is ourself, our own original self. If we connect our mind with it, we will know better, function better, and live with clearer vision. Anyone should do this. I can help to show how also. That's the best thing one can do to oneself. Even if the planet is not safe, we will be safe, now and hereafter.
Now we would like to welcome you our The Birds in My Life special ceremony.
The Birds in My Life is international bestseller attaining the top position on several charts, including Amazon.com. Supreme Master Ching Hai, who inspires countless people to become compassionate toward our animal friends, shows the saintly nature and inner world of them through this book.
With the grace of God, we are very grateful that we have the honor to have the Supreme Master Ching Hai joining us. She is a spiritual leader and author of international best-selling books, The Birds in My Life, The Dogs in My Life, and also The Noble Wilds. She will discuss the encouraging messages brought to us in this beautiful book, which is harmonious coexistence of humans, animal friends, and Mother Nature. The Birds in My Life book will be available at Internom, one of the largest bookstores in the city, in both Mongolian and English version.
Wow.
That's a surprise.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Master, for your blessing. We are thankful Supreme Master Ching Hai has set aside her busy schedule to join us today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Supreme Master Ching Hai once more time.
Sambanyo.
Sambanyo.
Mongol Tuda, Sambanyo.
Sambanyo Baksha, your Mongolian starts really perfect now.
Your voice sounds very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for this honor, and thank you so much for your hard work to bring this meeting into fruition. Thank you, everyone that involved and all the audience. And thank you, the government, the president of Mongolia, and thank you, the parliament member, and thank you, the media members who has been so kind, so supportive, and so gracious to help us in this matter, and also lending an ears to our plea for the rescuing of the planet. Buddha bless you all.
Thank you, Master. We are very blessed this event happened. And thank you so much for enlightening people with this precious gift. Now we would like to ask your attention to the special ceremony for welcoming, launching the Birds in My Life book. This special ceremony symbolizes the Mongolian tradition of honoring books. In Mongolia, books are considered as treasure of human wisdom.
Please enjoy the special welcoming ceremony for our new book, The Birds in My Life.
Please enjoy.
Wow. Beautiful. They make it so beautiful.
Би тантай уулзаж байгаадаа маш их баяртай байгаа. Та бидэнд ийм гоё ном илгээсэн би танд баярлаж байгаа шүү. Хөх тэнгистэй, хөх тазтай Монгол хүмүүний чиг хүсэл дээр энэ дэлхийд байгаа бүх амьтдаа энэн хайлаач бити хөнөөгөөч гуй хүмүүсээ гуй. Баярлалаа. Би танд хайртай шүү.
Wow. Impressive. Wow, that was genius, kid. Very smart. Very smart boy.
And with this special event, Symbolizing this beautiful inspiration we have received from the birds in my life, we will now have a cake ceremony. This is cake of love, dedicated to the love for all beings in the universe. Please notice that this is vegetarian cake. Cake has no egg. Cake of love. Master, we would like to cut this cake for this special ceremony, launching the Birds in My Life book.
Okay, we cut it. Symbolically. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy.
In Mongolia, we would like to offer the first piece of this cake to you, Supreme Master, our guest of honor. Master, this is the first piece for you, and it has strawberry kiwi inside.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's read it, actually. What it is said? Be veg, go green, save the planet. So the cake has the words be veg, go green, and save the planet.
Be veg, go green, save the planet.
That is right. Цагаан холтон болцгоё, байгаль дэлхийгээ хамгаалцгаая. Бүгдээрээ давтаад үзэх үү? Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Save the planet.
Цагаан холтон болцгоё, go green, байгаль орчноо хамгаалъя, and save the planet. Их дэлхийгээ аварцгаая.
Maya Lala.
You're welcome, Master. Thank you. Our next performance is the puppet performance. This is the special performance consisted of the roles of the birds in the book, which is called The Birds in My Life. So please enjoy our special puppet performance.
Azur. Hello. Би ямар харагдаж байна? Би гайвсаг байна уу? Харта энэ хэсэгт өд байхгүй. Энэ нууцыг ээж нам бид гурвал мэдэн. Тэрвээ иген ээж таны ариун харийг алдвал надад өцөд татвч хэрэггүй.
So cute.
Гайвсаг байхын тулд яг сайн хийх.
So beautiful.
Hello. Би Баламиго. Би Иршүдэнтэн шүү. Надтай тэгж бодож харцаарай. Би ч бас яваажангаас ирсэн шүү. Би ямар буруу зүйл хийгээв. Над руу ганцуудаач болов харахгүй юм уу? Огтд ойртхон дэндүү яршигтай. Зүгääрлэн дээр төвлөрөөд бяцлагад суухаас.
Beautiful. So cute.
Энцато надад таалагддаг. Хошиг хошуутай. Сайн ааштай. Тэр үнэхээр хурдан хэн нэгэнд таалагдах гээд байх шиг. Чи надад хэлээч санны. Тэр чинь би мөн үү? It was надад
Hello, kissing.
Таран чи мэдэн дээ. Тэр бол бурхан ээж. Аяа. Минто. Би хорнастай. Би эрчүүчтэй. Би танд хайртай. Би чамд хайртай. Орд устай нохот
Ордостай нохот алуу усын гоё наашир хау сайхо инеттаяма Яй тэр намайг совдын хэлхээ шиг дараад олон жиргэж усны барьгаа шиг доолдог гэсэн орон нарийн хөдөлгөөнөөрөө урагшаа хаашаа дээшээ даашаа тик-так бидуулж байна Ингэж байна. Та баярлаж байна уу? Би усарч байна.
Beautiful.
Мирабай.
Энэ хаалгыг хэмхэлж орхий. Тэрний оройтод байдаг нь энэнтэй ч холбоотой байж магадгүй.
Окей. Мираби. Надад бас нөгөө хаалга нүдний шилгэсэн дургүй хүргэсэн зүйлүүд би. Гэхдээ чи тэрнийг ойлго. Тэр ертөнцийн төлөө эцэж цуцшгүй ажиллаж байна.
Тийм. Тайвшрай. 1 2 3.
Би чамд таалагддаг гэдгээ мэднэ. Гэхдээ чиний хувьд би дэндүү том.
Та хэрхэн амьдрахаас шалтгаална.
Lumina. Намайг тэд хамгийн үзэсгэлэнтэй дууч хөгжимчин зохиолч гэдэг хүмүүс намайг ястаа гайхамшиг бохонго харуулаач гэдэг харцгаа тэгээд зүрийг минь авцгаа болсоно одоо бид хамгийн хайртай хүнтэй зохиосон дуугаа дуулцгаана.
Wow.
How cheerful.
Beautiful,
performance.
impressive.
Do you like it, Master?
Beautiful. My God, so talented, so beautiful. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. I'm sure everybody likes it.
Thank you for the cheerful performance. Next, we receive questions and comments from the readers directed to Supreme Master Qinghai.
Welcome.
The first question comes from Selinge Batsdilker.
Honorable Supreme Master Qinghai, I read your book, Birds in My Life. I found your book to be quite beautiful and inspiring. Till now, humans believe that animals are less developed. However, animals can see the true nature of things and the inner essence of the human beings. In your book, you state that animals can convey stories from 1,000 years ago. Thus, my question is, why don't humans share this same ability?
Sanbanyo. Madame Selene, we have this ability. We have even more than that. But we have forgotten because we are too busy with mundane concern and survivals. But we can retrain ourselves through connection with the divine and with the intelligence within us, the wisdom within us, just like the Buddha did. We can retrain ourselves. And we could see more than that. See, the Buddha can see many worlds above our worlds, and he can remember things happened many of thousand years ago. We all have this ability, not just birds and dogs, not just the wild nature, animals, but we humans have everything, and we have more than that if we just take time to remember, and if we know how. I could show you if you have time. Thank you for asking. Happy New Year, Miss Selene.
Our next question comes from Goreen Bertrano.
Hello, Master.
Welcome. Hello.
I did really enjoy your book, The Bird in My Life, and the color and the word have been used inside give us a real brief of love. And I have special preference to Lumino, who has so much color and I believe a nice voice. And
yes.
I advise everybody to have this book in home and read it with your child or your grandparents as well. And
thank you.
It will bring a big peace in your heart and can change the mind of someone who's never cared about animals before. So I have a question. Do you think if we show to people, especially children, how the animals have been killed, do they change their mind and will become vegetarian? Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Bertrano. They might do that. Many times, the children have been shown by our association member about the cruelty that is inflicted upon the animals, and the children cry and they vow to become vegetarian right away, and they remain so for a long time. But I wish that we all become vegetarian, adults and children, without even having to be shown this kind of cruelty treatment, because it's really heartbreaking. But in some cases, we have to show people the real truth so that they will decide it themselves and make a commitment to become vegetarian or vegan. Thank you, and I am glad you enjoy my book.
Thank you very much, Master.
Bye, Lala.
Vegetarianism in religion.
The Baha'i Faith. Regarding the eating of animal flesh and abstinence therefrom, know thou of a certainty that, in the beginning of creation, God determined the food of every living being, and to eat contrary to that determination is not approved. Selections from the Baha'i writings of some aspects of health and healing.
Buddhism. All meats eaten by living beings are of their own relatives. Lankavatara Sutra.
Cao Dai. The most important thing is to stop killing, because animals also have souls and understand like humans. If we kill and eat them, then we owe them a blood debt. Teachings of the Saints.
Christianity. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Holy Bible.
And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague. Holy Bible.
Confucianism. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having heard their dying cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Mencius. Essenes.
I am come to end the sacrifices and feasts of blood, and if ye cease not offering and eating of flesh and blood, the wrath of God shall not cease from you. Gospel of the Holy 12.
Hinduism. Since you cannot bring killed animals back to life, you are responsible for killing them. Therefore you are going to hell. There is no way for your deliverance. Adilila.
He who desires to augment his own flesh by eating the flesh of other creatures lives in misery in whatever species he may take his birth. Mahabharata anew.
Islam. Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures. Hadith.
Do not allow your stomachs to become graveyards of animals. Hadith.
Jainism. A true monk should not accept such food and drink as has been especially prepared for him involving the slaughter of living beings. Sutra Kritanga.
Judaism. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. Holy Bible. Blood meaning flesh.
Sikhism. Those mortals who consume marijuana, flesh and wine, no matter what pilgrimages, fasts and rituals they follow, they will all go to hell. Guru Granth Sahib.
Taoism. Do not go into the mountain to catch birds and nets, nor to the water to poison fishes and minnows. Do not butcher the ox that plows your field. Tract of the Quiet Way.
Tibetan Buddhism. The offering to the deities of meat obtained by killing animate beings is like offering a mother the flesh of her own child, and this is a grievous failure. The supreme path of discipleship.
Zoroastrianism. Those plants I, Ahura Mazda, or God, rain down upon the earth to bring food to the faithful and fodder to the beneficent cow. Avesta.
Everybody knows that vegetarian diet is good for health and to save the planet. They will be awakening their own great compassionate love in self-nature, and then their level of consciousness will rise up automatically, and they will understand more than they ever did, and they'll be closer to heaven than what they are right now.
Next we have Mr. Munho. He would like to share his opinion. Welcome, Mr. Munho.
Welcome.
Санбаньо чинхагш.
Санбаньо.
Сайн бацгаана уу хүмүүст монголчуудаа та бүхэндээ нүчийн мэндийг хүргье. Би миний нэр Мөнхөө гэдэг. Зүгээр энэ шууд миний амьдрал гэдэг номыг уншсан өөрийнхөө сэтгэлийг маш товчхон энд бас та бүгд ингэж илэрхийлье гэж босч ирсэн юм аа. Багшийн дэргэд бол их олон амьтад байдаг. Түүнээс энэ олон тотнууд энэ өөрийнхөө дотоод сэтгэлийг багшаар илэрхийлж энэ ном дээр тусгасан юм болов гэж би бол өөрийнхөө оюун ухаанаар бол энэ номыг уншаад ойлгосон. Тэгээс энийг бол өөр хин нэг хүн бол бичээгүй баха. За энэ номон дээр яг тэр шууд юу хэлсэн бэ гэвэл энэ номыг уншиж байхдаа би шуудын талаар ус яг хүмүүс бидний өөрсдийн зан харилцаа одоо төлөв энэ бүх энэ характерын асуудлууд бол яг энэ шууд амьтад дээр байдаг юм шүү гэдгийг багшуул шууд энэ өөрийнхөө дотоод сэтгэл ертөнцөө багшаар дамжуулж хүмүүс бидэнд илэрхийлсэн юм илэрхийллээ гэж би ойлгосон юм аа. Тэгээ монголчууд бид хэлдэг ном бол ертөнцийг харах тойл гэдэг. Энэ багшийн шууд миний амьдрал гэдэг ном бол амьд ертөнц дотор байгаа энэ шууд амьтад өөрийнхөө дотоод ертөнцийг багшаар дамжуулж хүмүүс бидэнд харуулах гэсэн ийм цонх гэж би онцолж хэлмээр байна. Эцэст нь бас нэг үг хэлмээр байна. Амьтдыг бид ойлгоод хайрлж чадвал шууд амьтад бүгд бидэнд өөрийгөө ойлгуулж бас биднийг маш ихээр хайрладаг юм шүү гэдгийг бас энэ ялтанд хэлмээр байна. Хайрын хариу хайр байдаг. Баярлалаа Чинхай.
Thank you. The translation is, as part of my ongoing activities of working with animals, I had the opportunity to read your book, Birds in My Life. As I was reading the book, I forgot that I was reading about birds. Instead, it was as if I was reading a story of humankind. It was at this moment that I realized that, be it a bird, a human, or any other animal, that God has endowed us with same gift, consciousness, and especially fundamental social qualities such as love, friendship, sadness and sorrow, suffering and happiness, joy, the desire and the wish to help others. Your book showed me that animals have all these same social qualities that many of us think are exclusive only to humankind. It is very clear to me that a fundamental essence of your book teaches the reader that animals are no different than humans. People should read this book. These parrots and other birds in your book are trying to communicate to us on behalf of all animals that they also have come to this earth to live a life of purity, and that they love us and that they wish for us to equally love them back. This is what I have understood. I would like to emphasize on important lesson that I have captured. If you can truly give love, you will get only love back. On behalf of all Mongolians, I wish to thank you for making it available, the Mongolian language, and also in Russian language, for Russian reader. Supreme Master Qinghai, you have so beautifully conveyed to us through your book, Birds in My Life, that the answer to love is love. Thank you.
Чудесно, чудесно. Thank you, Bayalala. Thank you so much, and congratulations for your winning award, which you deserve as such a sensitive soul that you are. I am touched that you are such an elevated and highly sensitive man, that you could feel the vibration from the animals through the book. Buddha bless you. Buddha bless you. Thank you for coming. Bayalala. Thank you. I think I can speak Mongolian if I learn, huh?
Yes, Master. Your Mongolian sounds great.
I'm surprised.
Our next comment comes from Amar.
Здравствуйте, добрый вечер, уважаемая мастер. Низкий поклон за вашу изумительную, чистосердечную, очень полезную книгу, которая помогает смотреть мир другими глазами, и оно напоминает нам, что мы всегда должны думать о своих младших крылатых друзьях и заботиться о них. Мастер, я учитель русского языка, и ваша книга помогает мне учить своих учеников к милосердию и быть мудрыми. Огромное спасибо вам, мастер, за ваше издание и публикации на русском языке. Оно помогает нам. Огромное спасибо еще раз.
Thank you. Our last comment comes from a Russian reader, and she is a Russian language teacher, and she is really grateful for your compassionate and loving this special gift conveyed to the Russian reader too. And it is really helpful for the teaching the kids that animals are equally to human, and also it's really compassionate and loving energy that they can feel. Thank you, Master.
Я благодарю вас. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Master.
Thank you. Thank you again for everything you're doing.
Thank you for making it happen. And it's great blessing for all of us, for all Mongolians, and for all people in the world. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, thank you.
Энэ намыг унснаар бол хэр гайхалтай мэдрэмж төрсөн одоо хайр инрэл амьддаг хайрлах хайр тэгээ нэгүсэл мэдрэгцэн л дээ. Тэгээд их багчийнхаа болохоор энэ намныхан шуудтай харилцсан тэр харилцаагаараа одоо амьддаг ингэж хайрлах ёстой шүү, инрэх ёстой шүү гэсэн ийм юу харуулсан байлээ. Тэгээд энэ бүх шууд нь оллоо одоо их гайхалтай үзэсгэлэнгоо тэгээд өөрийн зан ааштай хүнтэй ер нь ижилхэн санагдсан л да.
Сайн байцгаана уу? Би энэ хүү шууд миний амьдрал намнаас маш их зүйлийг олгосон. Би урд нь бодохдоо зөвхөн хүмүүс л миний ахын дүүс гэж бодож байсан бол тэр бодол маань өөрчлөгдөн зөвхөн хүмүүс ч биш бас амьтад болон шууд бүгдээрээ миний ахын дүүс гэдгийг олгосон. Би ингэж бодсондоо маш их баярлсан. Бас уйлах төгсөн гэд бодож энэ намдээ гардаг шууд бүгдээрээ их хөөрхөн байсан. Тэр дундаас хамгийн хөөрхөн дөрөв нь бол Rainbow Sunny болон Tutu Mimi дөрөв байсан. Би Tutu Mimi хоёрыг нэг удаа хараад тэр хоёрыг зүүдэлсэн. Харин Sunny Rainbow хоёр нь бол баг энэ дэлхийн хамгийн л ухаантай шуул гэсэн үг. Тэр хоёрын багштайгаа тоглож байгаа нь бүр хөөртмөр. Би ч гэсэн өөрөө нэг шууд хийхийг хүссэн. Ийм гоё ном бүтээж өгсөн Чагай багш тантай баярлаа. Энэ дэлхийн бүх хүүхдүүд ийм гоё номтой болохыг би хүсэж байна. Би танд болон энэ дэлхийн бүх амьтдад хайртай. Би тандаа миний ном дуугаан зориулъя. Инхри найч нь юу гэвэл намаа гэж хэлнэ. Ирхэм сайн хүмүүстэй уулзралдаг гинэ. Тийм бидтэй. Тийм шүү дээ. Шуудыг чи санаал да. Шуудын тухай энэ ном бол ястал миний найз. Миний ном. Сайхан ном. Ихний ном. Игми ном. Зүрхтэй ном. Зуутай ном. Тийм ч учраас би номдоо хайртай.
За өнөөдөр одоо Монголд олон хурал зөвлөгөөн болдог. Тэр дотроос бол одоо хамгийн их чухал хурал цаг үеэ болсон ийм хурал боллоо гэж ингэж бодож байна. Ялангуяа оролцож байгаа хүмүүсийн хувьд ч бүрэлдэхүүний хувьд ч гэсэн их олон төрлийн хүмүүс оролцож байна. Энэ дэлхийн дулаарлын асуудал санаа зовнсон ялангуяа цагаан хоол, махан одоо амтны гаралтай хүнсний бүтээгдэхүүнээс татгалзах энэ чиглэл дээр бол одоо хүмүүс их санаа зовниж ингэдэг болсон энэ хуралд одоо оролцож байгаа байдал идэвхтэй байгаа байдлаас нь харагдаж байна. Бивэл одоо Монголын амтны эрх хамгаалах сангийн тэргуунд энэ чиглэлээрээ бол одоо энэ махны чиглэлийн одоо хүнсийг багасгах, ялангуяа сайн нөхөр болох амтныхаа одоо махыг идэх, хүнсэнд хэрэглэх, арьс үсийн нөмрөх, зарим одоо эд эрхтнэр нь бэлэг дурсгалын зүйл хийхийг эсрэг одоо манай байгууллага үйл ажиллагаа явуулдаг. Ялангуяа их багш Чанхай багш бол одоо их сайхан үйл бүтээдэг. Одоо Монголын хүүхэд болгон бүр мэддэг боллоо шүү дээ ингээ тий. Одоо энд цугласан олон одоо 100 хүн өнөөрөө очиад ах トゥ нартаа үр хүүхэдтэй одоо энэ талаар ярих болно. Эндээс одоо завсарлагаанаар идсэн энэ цагаан хоол одоо үнсний зүйлүүд гэр орныхондоо ярьж сурталчлах болно. Тийм учраас бол би ч гэсэн одоо энэ чиглэлээр энэ Монголын цагаан сарын дараа бол өмнө нь энэ чиглийн одоо үйл ажиллагаануудыг бас амтны эрх сангаас зохион байгуулж явуулах болно. Та бүхэнд баярлалаа. Тий одоо энэ хуралд бол ялангуяа Монгол улсын ерөнхийлөгч намбарын энх хоёрыг ач холбогдол өгч илгээлт явууллаа. За энэ үл зүгээр нэг одоо нэг намын хуралд янз бүрийн одоо үзэл бодлын хэсэг бүлэг хүмүүсийн хуралд явуулсан илгээлт биш. Ер нь одоо Монгол улс дэлхийн дулаарлын эсрэг багасгахад одоо үйл ажиллагаанд ямар байр суурьтай оролцох вэ гэсэн манай одоо төрийн тэргүүний маань одоо их чухал үгэ. Тийм учраас энийг айл болгон одоо баг дагаж мөрдмөр санагдаж байлаа тий. Тэгээд дээр нь одоо улсын их хурлын байгаль орчин хөдөөгийн байнгын хорооны дарга гэж үг хэллээ. Бодлоо илэрхийллээ. Ийм учраас бол одоо энэ их чухал юм а төр засгаас энэ талаар анхаарч байна. Ялангуяа төрийн бус байгууллагууд амтны эрх хамгаалах сан энэ дээр одоо төрийн бодлого гаргадаг байгууллагууд дээр одоо хамтарч ажилланаа. Тий. Дэлхийн дулаарл зөвхөн хүнд одоо гамшиг авчирч байгаа биш. Хүний сайн нөхөр болох амьтдад одоо бас их гай тарьж байгаа. Тийм учраас амьтны одоо экосистем нь өөрчлөгдөж байна. Амьтны өөрийнх нь эко ниш гэж байдаг. Өөрийнх нь одоо холгоно гэхтэл өөрийнхөө амьдрах ниш орчинтай. Тэр ниш нь хүртэл өөрчлөгдөж байгаа. Тийм учраас дэлхийн дулаарлын эсрэг үйл ажиллагаанд таны оруулах одоо хувь нэмэр бол өөрийн хайртай амьтан болох одоо амьтны арьс үсээр битгий гоёоч. Амьтныхаа амийг дасалж хүнсэндээ битгий хэрэглээч. Сайн анд нөхрөө одоо сайхан хамгаалж амьдрцгаая алга дэлхий дээр гэж ингэж уриалмаар байна.
За тэгэхээр энэ өнөөдөр хурал бол маш их сайхан болж байна. Бид бас Чанхай багшийнхаа нүрийг хараад мэдчилгээг надад сонсоод хүмүүсийн асуултанд хариулаад ингээ монголчуудад ад жаргал сайн сайхныг хүсэж байгаад бол их баяртай байна. За тэгэхээр одоо Чанхай багшийн сургаал болоод ерэн тэгээд хүн анханасаа одоо үнэт чудрагва. За ингээд монголчууд талж хэлж штэ. Монголчууд бол дээр үес одоо тийм дэлхийд нэр гарсан улсууд. Тэгэхдээ эндийн нэг нууцад бол одоо баг хоол иддэг. Зуны одоо цагт бараг одоо 7-8 сар 9 сар жахаа цагаан хоолтой ингээд явдаг. Ийм юм байжээ гэж. Энд ч одоо манайхныг бас нэг үнж үзсэн тэрийг сэргээгүүд яасан бэ гэж ингэж хэлж байдаг. Ингээ би Чанхай багштай энэ одоо хүмүүс бол ингээд эрүүл галзуу сайн сайхан бүхнийг үсэ. Багшийн одоо тэр хэлсэн сургаалыг одоо хүн бүхэн биелүүлэх зүйтэй маа гэж ингэж бодож байна.
Яагаад гэвэл энийг одоо дэлхийн бас оюуныг сэтгэгч энэ багшаас бас асуулт асууж яг өөрөд тохиолдож байгаа асуудлаа бас тодруулж хариулт авсандаа бол маш баяртай байна. Тийм учраас хамгийн түрүүн энэ илтгэгчдийн тавьж байгаа зан заншил тодорхой нөлөөлөл үзүүлэх, за малын тоо толгойг одоо цаашид өсөхгүй байх. За мөн түүнээс тавьж байгаа цагаан хоолтон болох энэ орчныг бүрдүүлэх чиглэлээр бол тодорхой ажлуудыг хийх ёстой. Энэ бол ер нь бол нийт одоо телевиз үзэж байгаа үзэгчтэй дэлхийн одоо уур амьсгалын өөрчлөлтийг хамгаалахад бид нар бас эрүүл мэндийг хамгаалах шаардлагатай. Эрүүл мэндийг бид хүмүүс хамгийн түрүү хамгаалахын тулд бол тавьж байгаа гол зорилго бол ерөөсөө цагаан хоолтон болох дэлхийн нийтээр бас энэ уур амьсгалын өөрчлөлтийг сайжруулах, уур амьсгалын өөрчлөлтөөс дэлхийн нийтийг аврах боломж бол өнөөдөр бас цагаан хоолтон гэж мэдэж авлаа. Өнөөдөр урд нь бас энэ ойлголтууд маань тийм ч бас нэг ойлгомжгүй байдалтай байсан бол өнөөдөр бас энэ ойлголт маань илүү батчилж өглөө гэж бодож байна. Залуучуудаа хүмүүсээ цагаан хоолтон болж дэлхийн нийтийг аварцгаая.
Жанхай багшийн хэлж байгаа улсуудын асууж ярилцж байгаа энэ ярилцлага бол одоо яг цаг үеэ олсон бидэнд л одоо үнэхээр одоо чиглэл зүг хоолын маань одоо зааж өгөх ямар одоо юу байна вэ гэдгийг бүрэн дүүрэн одоо хэлж өглөө. Тэгээд их олон улсууд янз бүрийн одоо сайхан санаа бодож өөрөө хичээж энэ ажилд бол цөмөрөн өргөн оролцож одоо их нутгаа бол хамгаалж цаашдаа бол ингээд дэлхийн ертөнцийг тайван байлгах хамгаалахад бол Монголын хүн бол тэргүүн эгнэнд одоо санаа сэтгэл энэ хувьд хүч сэтгэлийн зүтгэлийн хувьд бол оролцоно гэдэгт одоо би итгэж байна. За төгс гэгэрсэн их багш Жанхай багшийн номыг бол уншдаг. За энэ хүнтэй бол ярьж байгаа энэ сургаалтай бас санал нэгтэй байна. Хүн гэдэг бол дөлгөө номхон бүх юмдаа залбирсан өөрийнхөө чадлын хэмжээнд бол өөрөө түмнийхээ төлөө зүтгэсэн өөрийгөө биш олныгоо гэсэн энэ сайхан зүтгэлийн төлөө энэ хүн бол маш их юм хийж байгаа. Ингээд манайд одоо ингээд хандаж бидэнтэй ярилцлага хийсэн танд бол маш их баярлалаа. Танд өндөр амжилт хүсье. Ингээд дэлхийн нийтийн хүн амьтны амгалан тайван байхын төлөө таны хийж байгаа үйлсийг одоо бид нар биширч залбирч байна.